had it in a forest. Okay, can anybody guess which might have worked the best? Brittany? Forest? Correct. Okay, so basically, this is directly from the paper I found. It said the CBT, cognitive-based therapy, applied in the forest environment was helpful in the achievement of depression remission. That means the depression went away, not maybe completely, but a little bit. And its effect was superior to that of the psychotherapy performed in the hospital and the usual outpatient management. A good environment such as a forest helps improve the effect of psychotherapeutic intervention because it includes various natural instruments and facilitators in the treatment of depression. So they're basically saying, if you're going to have psychotherapy, do it in a good environment. Well, that's the part I want to analyze, a good environment. What does that mean? So I actually want you to answer question 4. And that's, what do you think is a good environment? You can talk about a specific place, and I'm not going to give you a lot of help with this one, because I want you to think this is personal to you. What is a good environment to you? You can think of a specific place. Maybe it's your bedroom. Maybe it's a large open field that you know of somewhere. Or you can just list aspects, like it has to be sunny, there has to be people there, music, something like that. So, going to give you guys a few minutes to do that. Then once you're done, I want you to form into groups of 4. Your lab groups will work fine, I think. You guys, Sydney, Lisa, Michael, and Matt, you guys can be a group of 4, then you guys can be a group of 3. So once everybody's done, I want you to talk about what you wrote and see if your answers differ a little bit.
How are you guys doing? Do you guys have any questions? Okay. So what you do, just say, hey, we're together. How are you guys doing? Right. Yeah, that's why I want you to think of something personal to you. So it's just about you, because I want to see how when people say, well, this is my opinion, and how it differs to every person. So it's kind of so subjective. That's why people have hard time with this disorder. We're not sure, like, when you have to really say, wow, you're really not talking the same thing. Okay, so that one's great. This is great to see you. Yeah, I love
No, this is not this. This is what did you buy? Well, I pretty much wrote that me and Ethan really enjoyed it. Like, I like movies and then I like just listening to music. I sometimes tend to just like my friends and the living and other used to when I was younger. So it's like, I guess something that you realize that
Oh, that.
I just feel like where you're supposed to do that feel like stress. You start focusing on the things that make you that's what I feel like.
So you'd want to be in the forest, right?
I just like being somewhere where it's like light and open because I really don't like when I'm like crowded.
Okay.
It's too many people, so
So it seems like everybody's just about done.
perfect. I love being outside.
So talk to me. Did you guys all have the exact same answers? No.
Yeah.
No? All right. Then let's hear from one group. What's Philip? Yeah.
Well, our kind of group, everyone had their rooms with their people place. And other than that, they're all pretty good.
Yeah. So did anybody have any that were like totally opposite? Yes.
Some people said that they like quiet rooms and low lighting and a nice place to sleep in or something. And I said Pike Place Market because I just like the feel of the crowds and everyone hanging around. It's just carefree.
That's cool. That's interesting that those were both good environments for people with their sense. Yeah, Taylor.
I said library. My group kind of disagreed with me, but the reason I did it was because I like to sit down with a good book, and the library is kind of a public place that's very quiet. Just a good place to sit down and read.
No, that's awesome. I had library as mine. That's my good environment too, so I could feel it there. So basically the point in this is one, to kind of get you to recognize, okay, this is what I like, this is what is good for me to not feel stressed. But also, everybody, even if you have kind of similar elements, everybody's good environment is different. It's unique to you. And so I was talking to Sandy, that's why it's been so hard for researchers to find, just one cause and cure for depression, because it's so different for everybody. The stress that you feel can be caused by so many different factors, and maybe a good environment for you would be really stressful. So the person that doesn't like noise or anything, their good environment would not be Pike Place Market. That would probably cause them to have more stress. Okay, so does anybody have any questions so far? Okay, so what I would like you to do, we're going to try and connect everything we've talked about so far. And we've talked about a lot, so if you don't get this right away, don't worry, we're going to go over it. So please answer question 5, which is draw a diagram to show how genetics, one's environment, and this is, when I say one's environment, that's more of a general sense, not as unique or personal as the last question. Stress and major depressive disorder and serotonin are related to one another. And for a diagram, you can draw a flow chart like we do in our lab notebooks. You can draw one of those bubble diagrams, anything that will help you visualize how all these different aspects are connected to each other. Okay, so I'll give you a couple minutes to do that. Okay, it looks like most people have something written down. So, yeah, okay, can someone come up and draw what they drew on the board, just so everyone can see? We won't laugh at you. Want to volunteer? Natasha? Sure. Good job.